Hello everybody, how's everybody doing today? I'm in quite a chirpy mood today actually, and I hope you are too, and ready to do some crafting.
More party, one more special occasion. Do it Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, holidays and weekends. We can have one more party. There's more help should be raising. One more party now, one more party.
Well, I thought today I would make another piece of ephemera for our, I might have better luck with this today, our box, our Tim Holtz Ephemera box. And so, these are so tiny, these clips. They're cute though, aren't they? So this is the box. Most of you have seen it by now, I think. And these are the ephemera pieces. This is the piece we made last time, which is really nice. Catkin, you're not getting in. That piece, tag, nice also. And then this one. So it's time that we made some more. Otherwise it's never going to get filled up, is it? So I thought I'd make a sort of pseudo file folder. That's the plan. Now my overall width is about, well, it's 4 inches, but I don't want it to be 4 inches. I'd like it to be 3 3/4. 3 3/4. So what's 2 times 3 3/4 is 6, 7.5. 7.5, right. And I'd like it to be, this is the ephemera piece I want to use on it. So I'd like it to be about that tall, however tall that is. And we'll custom fit it to that piece of ephemera. That is 5.5, give or take. So 7.5, I need to cut this off at. So let me just make a mark. It's quicker in the long run, I think. There, get my trimmer out. And I'm going to cut the top off this. I think I'll end up with more usable pieces that way. Yeah, you see I've got this as a remnant now. And you know how happy remnants make me. And then trim this down to there. Right, so this is going to allow us, I think, hopefully, to make a file folder. So what I'm going to do is fold that in half. Come on. There we go. Finally got that. Let's just burnish that in. Lovely. Then I need to make the file folder bit. So for that I'm going to use my punch board. And I want it to, I'm going to put this at 2 3/4. I've used the measurement 2 3/4 before, and I kind of like the tag size it gives you, the tag shape. So 2 3/4 on there. Punch, turn it round, put this right in the centre, this edge. I think that's centred. There, so you end up with a piece like that. Envelope punch boards, you've got to love them. I was watching Julie at Camellia Crafts premiere the other day, and she was all about punch boards, envelope punch boards, what you can do and stuff. And yeah, they're great. So I'm going to have to trim a bit off there, forgot about that. I want this at the top, so I want to trim this bit off here. Come on. He just wanted to make a starring appearance there, didn't he? Yeah, anyway, whatever makes you happy, mate. So I'm just gonna get my knife trim down from that notch to the bottom, like that. And there we have it, there's our thing, but I forgot that this is then going to have to be shorter. So I want that to come to, yeah, I just forgot. So I want to trim that there. And then we should have a faux file folder. I don't know why that's making me laugh, faux file folder, but it's a bit like fee fi fo fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. So there we are, now we have our faux file folder that we made ourselves, and it looks pretty good really to me. I like it. But you know what? It needs inking. So let's get to it. I've got an awful lot of residual ink on here. Too much. It's going to make everything look really grubby. So I'm going to rinse it off. It's going to break my heart, but you know, it needs to be done. Oh, look at all that ink. I used to always have loads of sheets on the window ledge that I used for mop-ups. They don't seem to be there anymore. I don't know where they've gone. They could have slid down the back of the radiator, I guess. Might be the answer to that. So I'm going to use Gathered Twigs. Nice colour, mid sort of brown. And I'm going to use my lovely big brush. I love this brush. I wish all my brushes were this size actually, make life a lot easier. Right, and off we jolly well go. So I'm just coming in a little bit from the edge, a bit more there on that corner. And it doesn't matter if it's all equal. Sometimes it looks better if it's not equal. You know, if you've got darker bits is what I mean to say. I imagine that bit there would be quite dark in my imagination. And so I'm going to do this to both the inside and the outside, but I don't think there's any, I think it would just bore you if you had to watch me do all of that. So I'm going to carry on doing that, and I'll join you when I've got that done. Right, there we go. I've inked all around it, and then I went over it with some scorched timber, just in a few places where I thought it would naturally have aged. So that's the inside and the outside done. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some book pages and some music paper, and I'm just going to make a kind of rough collage really. Very rough collage. So I'm just going to tear them. They're all going to be torn. There's nothing straight going on here. And I'm going to use my glue stick. Yikes, if I can get into it. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I'm going to have to ask Mr. Right, Mr. F did it, of course. And then he told me if I wafted the heat gun round it, it would have melted it enough to come off. So now I know for future. So let's just put some glue down on here. So this is just a kind of scruffy collage. But I do want the pieces straight, because otherwise it'll just annoy me. Let's take off these margins. Oh, this paper doesn't want to tear so freely in any sort of decent manner. Paper definitely has one way that it tears and one way that it just doesn't. I guess it's to do with the way the paper fibres have been laid. Yeah, this way tears really nicely. Let's chuck those away because I don't need to be keeping them. Too wide. Let's tear that down there. Do I want a piece that's as big as that? No, I don't think so. Let's tear it off along this line. Glue that, and then we'll get that stuck on. So there's really nothing, no forethought or anything going into this. It's just tear and stick. It's a tear and stick collage. Let's get that right over to this side. There we go. And I'm not inking round these, they are just a background. I've got some glue on there, but what the heck, it doesn't matter. Tear along here, I don't want that really weird bit on the end. Yeah, I think that'll be alright, and then maybe I can put a piece coming down. Oh, I've got that piece. Would that do? No, not really. It's too wonkety wonk. But that bit would do. Coming down there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. I used this piece of paper yesterday for gluing stuff. So it's already sticky before I begin. You'd think I'd have a piece of scrap paper, wouldn't you, somewhere, but obviously not. So when Mr. F says, you know, oh, have you got somewhere to write something down? No, of course I haven't. There we go. And then, yeah, I think more book page. About that length. See if I can tear this not too wayward. And how wide do I need it? To about there. I think that might be a bit long. Let's just take that bit off the bottom. A little Jack Russell dog running round outside, and I don't see anybody with him. So looks to me like he's taking himself for a walk, which is fine, but there are, you know, sometimes there are cars on that road. Not often, admittedly, but don't know if it's a suitable place for a little boy to be walking around without his mummy. There we go. That's lovely. Great. So that's our collage done, quick as you like. I've still got the problem, new nail problem, that I can't pick anything up. But every day, I guess, I'll get more run in and attuned. So they live to see another day. And that I am putting out because it's just yucky. Yucky in the extreme. Right, so that's that. Next thing I want to do is stamp on it. Put it on the ground. No. I'm going to use this set of stamps. I bought them when I bought all the Globland stamps. And they're kind of background ones. Can you see them? They're really nice background ones. They're a bit reluctant to stamp. But, you know, and I was thinking of stamping in ground espresso. In fact, I think I will use ground espresso, the archival ink. And let's see what I want to put where. That goes that way, so maybe up in that corner there. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So I'm not altogether fussed about what the finish is like with these. I would like to be able to see something of it, but I don't think they're good enough stamps to give me really crystal clear stamps. But we can try. That's perfect. Oh, that's brilliant. I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. That's better than any of the stamps I've had, you know, in practice. Excuse me. What about this one? I actually had to cut these apart. They were all sort of connected together. This has got numbers on as well. Won't fit there though. So maybe not today. What about this one? That fit there? Ooh, no, it's just a bit wide. How about this one? That's bound to fit. Yeah, that's going to fit. It's just really to have something in the background. Ooh, upside down. I nearly did that upside down, guys. Oh, in which case it would probably go there. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's enough. It's enough for me. So I need to find something to kind of go here-ish. Maybe. Maybe baby. What about that little one? It's got numbers on going that way. That'll go there. That'll go there. Yeah. This is much nicer than I imagined, if I'm honest with you. I thought I was going to really struggle with that ground espresso. I've got a frog in my throat. Go away, frog, you're not welcome. What about this one? Goes that way. Oh, it doesn't really fit there. No, for the second time of asking, that does not fit. Let's try this one. Oh, it's got words on it. Didn't realise that. That's okay. Let's pop that there, kind of middle-ish. That's pale, but it's there. It's definitely there. I might have to come back to that one actually. If I can't find anything else to fit. What's that one up there? That's going to go there. Is that the right way up? Yes. It's good sometimes to just get a set of stamps out that you haven't used before. You know, you put in the drawer and you've forgotten you had for a while. Yeah, just checking which way it goes, and it goes that way, so we're all right. and just reacquaint yourself with them, I think. So this is archival, so once it dries, that's fine. I don't think I need any more than that. Just to say it's been stamped and to add some interest and moreover to add some texture to the whole thing. So that's those stamps. Right, so I'm just going to waft a heat gun over it just to make sure, because archival sometimes can take a little while to dry. Excuse me. I don't know. I've been fine all morning. But also the bits that we glue stuck on need drying as well, so this won't do any harm. There we go. Right. Now the next thing I want to do is get a bit of blue roll. And put this on here because I'm going spraying. And I also don't want to get it on there, so just need a bit of this to put down there to save us getting onto that back panel there. Right, there we go. So I'm going to use speckled egg, and hopefully it's going to work. And just, yeah, oh, that's lovely. The spray isn't working very well and it's giving me dots, splatter, and I like that a lot. I don't want to over egg the pudding, as you say, gild the lily. I think that's enough. I'm calling that done. It's just a tiny little bit, and we just need to, I want to leave that to dry. But I can't, so I'm going to heat set it. And it's quite opaque, the oxide spray, which is good. It's what I wanted, because it'll always sit on top, so you'll always see it, which is great. Yeah, it won't take very long. It's not much of a layer. I think that's dry. Cracking, lovely. Right, so what I want to do now is get my gesso and just pop a little bit out, which is kind of difficult with this humongous tub of it. Oh, yeah, that's way too much. And I'm going to get a credit card or something of that ilk. Yeah, this will do. Play nice, people in the drawer. Thank you. And I'm just going to get some on the edge of my credit card and just put lines on it. That's the plan. It might not work, and it looks like it's not going to work. No, I'm going to have to get a palette knife, I think. That's all right, that's clean, can go back in the drawer. I'll use a palette knife. So I just want to sort of skip it over the surface a bit, really. Not too much, that's too much really. But there ain't too much I can do about it once it's in place. Like so. It's a bit kind of liney, isn't it? So let's go across it as well. Just break that up a bit. There we go. I think that's all right. Yeah, that's nice actually. I like that. Great. So, yeah. Just stuck my hand in that. That's not what was required. Just clean that off before it dries on it. Oh no, I want to put the bulk of that away if I can. Save it for another day. You don't want any bit that looks like it's dry, don't put that back in your pot. But any of the loose, fresh stuff, salvage that. There we go. Clean that off. Throw this away before I do the same thing again. Right, okay, that's us cleaned up. Right, I'll tell you, I'm very tempted now to go back into the speckled egg and put some more marks over that gesso and just push it back a bit. So that is what I'm going to do. Going to be brave. Let's do it the other way this time. Oh, forgot to cover my back. Cover your back, you must always cover your back. That's fine, that's enough. Let's have a look. Yeah, I like that, that's better. Pushes the gesso back but you can still see it. So let's dry that off. So that's that nice and dry. Yep, lovely, and I like that. So now we can try our piece of ephemera on it and see what that looks like. Oh, well, that looks lovely. That's perfect, I'd say. Really like it. Yeah, now, before I stick that down, do I want to put some of the stamps behind it? You all know the answer to that. Of course I do. Do I want... Orange would be its complement and they would really stand out. So do I want to do orange or do I want to do blue? I'm feeling this is harmonious, so I'm going to go with blue. So I think the first two are reds and pinks, then oranges, then lemons, oranges and lemons, then lime, and then we get through to the greeny blues, of which some would do, I think that one would do, and these are the bluey blues, and these ones, oh, I don't know. Oh, there's brown. There's brown. Let's go for brown. Yes. Go, go, go. What else is there? Oh, black. That's brilliant. That means when I come to do my ECD one, I've got black stamps. Hooray. Right, but I want to use brown, and I quite like this colour here. This lighter browny colour. I like that one as well. So let's just have a look, have a think. I just want to ink around there, just so it pops out, because with it being brown it could just sink into the background, but I don't want that. So I think I'm going to put that there. see if that's straight. No. No, it's not straight. That's straight. Excellent, so let's press that down well. That's going there, like so. I like that. I think it's just enough. This is not a tag that shouts, look at me. It's just a nice gentle tag. I quite like this one here, so let's see about that. And I probably want that down here, I'd say. Yeah, I like it there. Let's just stick it down then, without further ado. And I don't think that needs a lot more. I'm going to put a label across the bottom. I don't think that needs any more, so let's not get carried away. Let's just leave it as we intended, with just being kind of muted, really. So I could ink around here. In fact, I will do that, just to pop it off that back, because it is receding into the back a little bit. And you won't get a good inky finish on this because it's too fiddly, but you will get some ink, which will help. Let's see. I think that looks better with the ink around it. You can't actually see the ink, but when it's there you can, this pops a little bit better. So let's stick this in place. This is a 49 and market ephemera piece, which when I was tidying up the 49 and market drawer, I realised I had ridiculous amounts of this ephemera and had to use them up. I mean, just do have to use them because they're just sitting there. They're beautiful and nothing ever happens to them. And a lot of that was due to the fact that the drawer was in such a mess I couldn't find anything I was looking for, to be honest, if I'm brutally honest. So that wants to go there like that, and that one's there like that. Lovely. That's great. Just get my Timmy towel out, give this a good press down. There we are. It's looking nice though. I like it. I also took out one of these blue butterflies. I didn't know whether that might look quite nice. Possibly, but it matches that. But I'm going to put the label on first. And for that I need my label stamps, which I didn't lay out, so I'm going on a bit of a search for them. So I've found my book of whatever they're called. Small Talk, and it's come from America. This Hobby Lobby, $4.99. I've never been to a Hobby Lobby in my life, so I don't know. But what I want to do is select one that's going to fit in there if I can. Yeah, or that one. But Happy Easter. Bit late for that. I'll have my peeps call your peeps. That's funny. And another Happy Easter. How many Happy Easters do we need? Singing in the Rain. Does that fit? Just no. They're all birthday ones. Make a Wish. That's okay. God Bless America. Oh my goodness, we're into Independence Day. Paradise Found. It's nice. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Okay, I'm going with that. This isn't a full book. I don't know if Mr. F's bought it second hand or what the story is with it, but it's not a full book. I mean, this has been butchered and whatever. Right, so I want to stamp this out onto something, and I'm guessing cream card is the sensible option. So let's take a piece of our remnant that we had and stamp this out. These are Elizabeth Craft Design stamps called Retro Labels 2. I think that's the one that I want. Oh, I was about to burst into song there like Olivia Newton-John. You're the one that I want. And I'm going to use my archival again. I think I just smudged that. Didn't come out very well anyway. I mean, it's fine. It's fine for what we need, but let's give it a minute to transfer, actually. Come on. Perfect. That is blinking perfect. So let's just stamp that off. It's clean anyway. Put that back into there. I do need to sort all my stamps out, but there's so many of them. My goodness me, there's loads. So let's cut this out, shall we? And I'm just going to leave a small border around it. That's the plan. Anyway, my cutting skills are legendary. Burger in a bun today for lunch. Ooh, burger, fried onions, cheese. Yeah, sounds good. It's all the slimmiest versions of everything that you can get. And I've had it before and it didn't do much to my blood sugar, so I think it'll be alright. Right, so where's our thingy? Here. So I'm just going to pop that there. I've got my Enjoy the Journey, which is just going to fit, but I'm just going to nip a little bit off both ends because it's just a little bit tight. And give it a quick whiz round with the ink. Get rid of that horrible white edge. There we go, and then I'm going to glue it. Pop it on there. That's perfect. I think that's perfect. It might not be straight. It's not straight. Of course it's not straight. Right, that is though. Right, and that's going to go there. But I am going to just squish around the sides of that with my scorched timber. Let's see if we can get that to pop out. Which is why I left the little margin around it. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, that that stands out nicely. And it really, at the end of the day, we've made a very, very simple tag, but it's mixed media. So for all you folk that I can't do mixed media, there you go. It's as easy as pie. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can choose your own colours, of course. I'm going to pop that off to one side, off to this side in this occasion. Let's just check that's square, that's pretty square. Yeah, pretty square, I'd say. And then I want something down here, and probably another black, so, you know, saying or words or whatever. Every time I open this, I see Happy Easter's looking at me. So yeah, not a very long one. Happily ever after. Always and forever. I like always and forever. Why can't we have that? No reason. None at all. So that can go down there, can't it? Yeah, it's going to fit. Let's just whiz around it, take that white off. And I don't know how long this has been around, but I will tell you that, you know, as I say, it's not new to me. So I'm gluing it as well as everything else, because I mean it still feels sticky, but I do doubt that it would remain stuck without a bit of glue. So let's just put that there, and I'm going to put it up towards the top rather more than this side, because I'm fancying I might get an eyelet in there if I'm lucky. Yeah, it's looking better now. So let's see if I can get an eyelet in there. What eyelets do I have? Oh yeah, I've got, oh no, there. Oh, that one is an eyelet. Yeah, if I can get that in, I'll be happy. So I'd like to make my hole about there. And it might cover over some of that forever, but it won't cover much. Oh, a bit of cut last coming out. Yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Yeah, looks good. Oh, no, I've dropped it. Never to see the light of day again. Oh, now I've got to hope we've got another one. Or I'm going to have to get on my hands and knees, and you won't see me again today if that happens, because I can't get up. I've got another one, so all is well. Don't drop this one, madam. Okay, I'll try my hardest. There we go. So we just need a dangle really to hang off there, and I don't have any pre-done dangles. So as it goes for today, I'm calling that done, I think. Yeah, I think you could say that's done. I hope you like it. You're a long way away today, aren't you? Mr. F set me up big and we're only little. So yeah, that will go in our box. It needs a dangle there. I don't know what I'm going to do about the centre. I mean, as it stands at the moment, it's just perfect journaling, isn't it? I might leave that, or I might put a stamp or something on it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll ponder on that. But that basically is your carcass made, and it's got loads of journaling. It's made to fit, so it should fit in here. Yeah, look at that. Loads of room for it. Could have made that even wider, actually. Given that the tag is higher than the sides, I could have made that a lot wider. Half an inch, 3/4 of an inch even. But this is it, and it's nice. I like it. So that's today's little project for you guys. And maybe the next time we need to work on some dangles and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I have enjoyed your company. I hope you give this a go, because it's just a lovely introduction into mixed media, I think, anyway. And take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.